welcome back to Reading with Toby. I am Asha. Here is Toby. He just came down. Oh, come here. So you gotta say hello. Hello. Look so grumpy. Welcome to vlogtober. Today is October 1st. I am so excited to vlog every day for you all, to share my October with you. I am so excited. My sister left yesterday. She was visiting me. She's cleaning up a little bit, and now I thought I would finally start the vlog. If you didn't see my TBR, not TBR, yeah, I guess like my ultimate fall video where I kind of went through my fall TBR. October, we're going to be doing a little TBR jar. This is from Target Bullseye Playground a while ago actually, and I put all of my horror, spooky, thriller, my YA books in here that are like appropriate for October. We put them all in here. Most of them, not all of them. I did put some of my big ones in here. But I thought it would be fun to use this to kind of get through some of my spooky books. So I have that, which we're definitely gonna pick our first book for October. I'm very excited. But right now I'm going to sit and make my little TBW jar, so to be watched jar. This is such a cute little Jack Skellington mug. Got this from, I think, Marshall's a couple years ago. So cute. Every vlogtober, of course, every October, I like to watch as many spooky movies as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and make that now. I have really bad allergies. If you watch my vlogs, you know I'm constantly just, anytime I clean, I get allergies. Okay, so I have this like little notebook that I got a while ago, and it just has black paper in it, so I thought it was perfect. I'm gonna use this little jelly roll pen in silver, and we're gonna write down all of our spooky movies that I want to do. So let me try to set up my camera. All right, I put on a little cozier background. All right, let me kind of move this. So I thought while I'm writing it, I can kind of share with you all of the movies. So there are movies, of course, that I watch every single year. One being Coraline, which I already watched. One being The Nightmare Before Christmas. We're gonna watch that. It's my favorite movie. Other movies that we're gonna put are, I'll put like little movie posters just in case. We're going to do Beetlejuice, Addams Family. I watched that a couple years ago, like rewatched it. That movie is so good, so good. Beetlejuice, Addams Family, Hereditary. Hereditary is my favorite horror film of all time, and then, like I always say, just one of my favorite movies of all time. Halloween Town. Oh my gosh. My other movie that I watch every single year is Edward Scissorhands. How could I forget that? I would put Get Out in here, but I've already watched that recently. I also asked, let me get my phone. I also asked on that vlog for your recommendations, so let's go look at those real quick. Yeah, someone said, have you seen Get Out? Of course, I've seen Get Out. Blair Witch Project, that would be a good one. I don't know if I want to watch that though. I have seen that a long time ago. And then Five Nights at Fridays is coming out just before Halloween, so that would be a good one. Okay, oh, someone recommended a movie called Haunt, which I've never even heard of, so I'm gonna write that down. Oh, the movie Barbarian, I did see that. I agree with you, that movie was actually pretty good. I agree. Those are all I got for that one so far. Please leave your recommendations down below and I can add them to this jar. Oh, Rosemary's Baby, I wanted to put that one in. I haven't watched that one in a while. Now people love like Hocus Pocus. I am probably like one of the few people in the world I don't really care for that movie. I don't know, I thought it was just fine. I don't know. Us, yeah, let's put Us. I haven't rewatched that one. That was a good one. The Shining. Ooh, The Shining, that's a good one. Let's put The Shining in here. I've read The Shining, and I say it's one of my favorite books. I thought it was really great. Okay, X, I do want to watch X. Scream. Oh, Scream, oh my god, Scream 2. That is one I really want to watch. I watched Scream last year, rewatched it. So great. So I definitely want to watch Scream 2. Oh, The Purge. Yeah, I want to watch The Purge because, rewatch it, because in the book that I read, this one here, in The Black Guy Dies First, they talked a lot about The Purge and everything that it was trying to do, how great it was, and so it makes me want to rewatch it. Oh, Insidious. Should I put that one? Yeah, I kind of want to rewatch that movie. Insidious. I remember that movie was really great until the very end. And The Conjuring, you know what? I always say I love The Conjuring, but I haven't rewatched it. Another one, Disney movie, if you're looking for one, is Don't Look Under the Bed. That movie's incredible. I rewatched that last year. Candyman, definitely. You should add that one if you haven't seen Candyman yet. Cabin in the Woods. You know, I've been kind of wanting to rewatch that one because I feel like I missed some stuff with the Cabin in the Woods. So we're gonna put that one on. I think those are great. And then there are some newer spooky movies that I want to watch. There's this one that I saw on TikTok. It was like a scary movie with aliens. Okay, I found it. The one on Hulu is called No One Will Save You. There's that one, and then one more movie that I'm gonna add. I'm gonna watch it. It was like this new movie. It was an A24 movie. I didn't have a chance to go see it in theaters. I think what was it called? Yeah, it's called Talk to Me. That one, we are definitely watching this spooky season. Okay, I think that's everything that we have. All the movies here. I'm going to cut them and we're gonna put them in the jar, and then let's pick out the movie that we're gonna, our first read for spooky season. Let us pick out our first read for Vlogtober. I am very excited. I will be doing a 24-hour readathon in a couple of days. So I wanted to go ahead and pick out my first book and we can start reading it today, and then I'll just like put it down for 24-hour readathon. Whatever, I'm just blabbering now. So let's pick it. I am a little nervous. Let's shake it up. I am a little nervous, but let's see. Okay. Are you all ready for our first Vlogtober read of 2023? I'm waiting for one to speak to me. Okay. I'll let you all see first. I don't really want to read this one. It is Tripping Arcadia. Let me get it. So it is Tripping Arcadia by Kit Mayquist. I love this cover. This cover is beautiful. And the reason I'm just not like super into it, one, is a little bit longer, but I don't know, I kind of wanted like a true horror book, but you know, this is supposed to be like a gothic, modern gothic, filled to the brim with all the splendor of the Great Gatsby and all the secrets, lies, and darkness that opulence can hide. I started reading this like a while ago, so I kind of remember, and there's this like boy in the family that seems kind of creepy too. But you know what, we're gonna try it, we're gonna start it. I think this will actually be like a nice easy read. So I like the little like intro thing here. It says, to those who have sought beauty in the world and have the scars to prove it, may you never be afraid to bite back. Oh, and then the first sentence, all right, so the scent of death is sweet. That's a good first sentence. Okay, all right, actually I think I'm gonna go ahead and just go to Target so I can go for my walk, you know, go slowly, take my time, enjoy the sunshine, and then we'll come back and start. It is a little bit later now. Let me kind of turn so there's a little bit better lighting. I'm in my comfy clothes now. I have been reading Tripping Arcadia. I'm like 50 pages in, I think. 50 pages in, and I'm really liking it, actually. I'm really liking this. I will come back and tell you a little bit more in a second, but right now what I want to do, I forgot that I wanted to do this, but since it is October 1st, I want to make my phone screen more spooky, so I thought we could do it together. I will link a video down below of this girl, this YouTube video that I saw a long time ago. She's the one who taught me how to put like the different widgets on my screen and how you can have like different pictures and stuff. I'm sure a lot of you probably already know how to do this, but just in case you don't, I will link her video down below so I don't have to like explain it all, and I thought she explained it really well. I can show you my wallpaper, but I'll put a picture of my wallpaper here, and then this is what my screen looks like with my little widgets, and then this is the second side of it with the widgets. So I want to go and put like some spooky pictures now and pick a spooky wallpaper. Actually all year I still go on Pinterest a lot of the time. Oh my gosh, it's like it heard me. I came to Pinterest and then this was like the first images. Isn't that weird? Anyways, let me save this one. So I have a stay spooky like little board where I've been putting any cute wallpapers or pictures that I saw specifically now for spooky season. Oh, see, like this one, I forgot I had this one. This one's cute. This could be a cute background. I will, if I could figure out how to link my Pinterest board down below, I will do that for you. But I have a lot of cute things, so I'm just gonna kind of look at what I have. Of course I have a lot of Jack Skellington because I'm Ready for Christmas is my favorite one. Oh, Edward Scissorhands. Oh, this one reminds me that I wanted to post on Instagram to give me some movie recs. Okay, so let me save this picture. I need to do that too, so I can get some movie recs for my to be watched video. Okay, so I'm looking at what I see here, just like any spooky pictures that I thought were kind of cute. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on it and I'll come show you the final product. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it to how I like it. First, I'll put a picture here. I think I like this with the ghosts actually. Okay, so this is what I have so far for the intro or for my first page. We have the cat and the little pumpkin, the little Halloween town, and Jack. I love this picture of Jack. And then another one of Jack, and then this one of Edward Scissorhands just because it's so cute and makes me smile. And then the moon phases. That's all. I'm going to pour some wine now and then relax a little bit because I'm starting to get a headache. And then later on I'll come and tell you about Tripping Arcadia because I am liking it a lot. Right, hello everyone, it is now October 2nd. I have just been, I don't know, just kind of like relaxing. I've been in like a weird mood today, so it hasn't been like the best day, but I'm starting to feel better. But I thought I would come update you on Tripping Arcadia finally. But I read a bit more this morning. I am on chapter 8, so about like 110 pages in, and I'm really liking this a lot actually. It is engaging. So there are like some writing, there are like some quotes that are so beautiful, but I will say the dialogue is like really cheesy and not very real. The dialogue just feels kind of forced, doesn't feel like a natural conversation. But this is following this girl. She is a med school dropout. She dropped out like within her first year, and she went off to stay with her aunt in Italy, where her aunt is a botanist. She like basically was like her assistant, and so she learned a lot about botany, but she had to come back to the States to help her family. Like her dad lost his job and she needs to get a job to help out, and Lena ends up getting a job working for this doctor. She's like a physician assistant. The doctor works for this really rich family, right? Okay, so it's in the synopsis where she like decides to get revenge on this family, and we've gotten to the part where she's decided to get her revenge on the family. But I will say she came to that decision very quickly. And I understand her reasoning, but it doesn't feel like real enough to where I'm really like really on her side, if that makes sense. Like, needed a bit more of her like interacting with the family, her going to these parties, her working for the family a little bit more before she truly decides to enact her revenge. Or like she could have had the idea brewing and then she's like dealing with it. No, she literally like got the idea. She's like, okay, yes, I'm doing this. We are doing this now. And I was like, oh gosh, that was really fast. You've only worked for them for like 3 weeks, but okay. But I am liking it. It's a lot of fun. I like the medical aspect obviously, and I like the botany aspects because there's like apothecary stuff in it, which is really interesting. The characters of the family, like there's a brother and sister that you're kind of not following, but you kind of like are seeing from her perspective. That's kind of interesting. I don't know, it's just like an interesting read, and sometimes it does feel very gothic, but sometimes it doesn't, and it loses that, which is another thing I think it could have worked on. I am behind now on my Crime and Punishment reading. I am so behind on this. I really want to get this done by like the 3rd week of October so I can read Frankenstein this month. So I'm gonna sit here and try to read 50 pages of this. I'm gonna sit at my desk because I think that'll help me focus and like annotate. Sit here and really focus and try to read 50 pages of this. All right, hello. It is much later. I didn't read any of Crime and Punishment. I haven't read anything else. I don't know what is going on with my mood. I really don't know. I feel like I should just watch a movie now, and then tomorrow I'm gonna try to like go out into the world. Because I need to get out of this funk, we should pick a spooky movie for me to read. I mean, for me to watch tonight. So let's pick a movie. All right, so we have Mr. Jack Skellington mug here. Pick a spooky movie. I feel like I'm in the mood for like an actual like horror movie, not a like cute one, but I can watch a cute one too. But I feel like I'm in the mood for like an actual scary movie. This one. I'll let you all see first. What is that? I don't know if it's gonna be able to focus. The Conjuring. Okay, that is definitely a scary movie. I first saw this movie, I loved it. I thought it was so great because I thought it like actually, I thought it was different to other horror films and that it like it had an actual plot. That sounds weird, but I don't know, I felt like it had like the dynamics between the husband and the wife were like really real and had a true plot to it, and there was like a little bit more going on than just husband and wife coming to get rid of like a demon entity in the house. I don't know. It is now October 4th. I feel like I haven't come to update the vlog in a while. I'm definitely feeling much better. My mood is a lot better now. It's also been so warm in Chicago. It's been like 80 degrees, which is really strange since it's October, which of course I'm not complaining about. I love it. But I thought I would come give you some updates. One, The Conjuring was so good. It's just like how I first remember it when I first saw it. I loved it, and I loved it just as much as this is like my 2.5 time, but I gave it like 4, I think 4 out of 5 or 4.5 on Letterboxd. I really liked it. It was actually like genuinely scary. Like I even like had a jump scare to myself, and it was genuinely like scary. So I really liked it. I definitely recommend if you haven't watched it. So I have been reading some of Tripping Arcadia. I'm now like about halfway. I'm on page 180. I'm really liking it. It's just the writing is not my favorite. Like I think I said this earlier, there are some like sometimes some like insanely beautifully written lines, and I'm just like, oh my god. But then the rest of the book is very like basic writing, and it kind of annoys me. But the plot is like so intriguing that I keep reading because I really want to know what in the world is going on. What is our main character going to do, because it definitely had a little plot twist with her plan to get her revenge. We're learning more about the family. So the family that she's working for, there's their son named Jonathan, and then there's a sister named Audrey, and they don't get along, and we're learning more about their background. And Jonathan is like really sick. She doesn't really know what's wrong with him, but that's part of the reason why she was hired for the family to like help take care of him. Secrets are getting exposed, so it's like really engaging in the plot, but the writing's not my favorite. And yeah, oh, also what's interesting is our main character will do something that's maybe not morally correct, and she's just like, oh, wait a minute, look at all this power I have, that I can do this. It's like interesting because she's a little bit morally gray, so I like that too. But I'm liking this a lot actually. Okay, so there's that, and then I read some of Crime and Punishment yesterday. As you saw, I went for a walk, read a little bit. I'm now on page 150. I am still so behind. Well, I'm on page like 154. I'm so behind on my reading of Crime and Punishment, so I'm gonna try to get to page 200 today, so try to read 50 pages today. I'm really liking this so much. As I already said, our main character is just so all over the place. His moods, he goes up and down like crazy. Now I'm going to take both of these books. I'm going to prioritize reading this first. and then I'll read some Tripping Arcadia. I'm gonna go downstairs to my pool area and just sit and read now. I feel like this Vlogtober vlog is kind of boring because I'm not really doing anything, but so I'm sorry for that. I feel like it's really boring. I'm not doing anything. But next week I'm going on vacation, so I'm trying to just be, you know, have a chill, relaxing week this week. Alright, hello everyone. It is now the end of the vlog. Oh my gosh, this Vlogtober is not going up when I wanted. I ran out of time, wanted to put it up before I went on vacation, and then that didn't end up happening. And then I went on vacation and now I'm sick. So it's just Vlogtober, like always, it's just gonna be a chaotic mess. But I'm so excited to put this vlog up for you, the first Vlogtober, but I thought I would come and end out the vlog and chat about Tripping Arcadia because I did end up finishing this like at the airport. I was able to find it on Libby, so I got it from the library on my phone and I ended up finishing it. And I think I'm gonna give this like a 3.5, a 4-star. I really liked it. I thought that it was super engaging, like the plot, I was so intrigued. I wanted to know what was gonna happen. I started really loving the brother. His name is Jonathan. He was definitely my favorite character and I was like really caring for him. I really wanted to know what was gonna happen with him, but it just ended too nicely, and like you found out who the true villain was. That villain gave their like the typical villain monologue. Everything wrapped up so nicely. Our main character isn't actually as like morally gray as you thought. I don't know, it just like it ended too nicely for me, but I still like this a lot. Like it was really engaging, great characters, and I think a lot of people would like this. It's just like a fun read. I will say though that I think they tried to market this as a gothic novel, and this is not a gothic novel. I wanted to look up together what gothic means, so let me go get my phone so we can look it up together. Okay, what is gothic literature? Emerging in Europe in the 18th century, gothic literature grew out of the romantic literary movement. It's a genre that places strong emphasis on intense emotion, pairing terror with pleasure and death with romance. It's characterized by its darkly picturesque scenery and its eerie stories of the macabre, rooted in blending the old with the new. As such, it often takes place during moments of historical transition. Contemporary and technology and science are set alongside ancient backdrops, and the strange pairing helps create the pervasive sense of uncanniness and estrangement that the Gothic is known for. Okay, so I could see how some of those elements you could say are in this book, such as the pairing with science and like the creepy stories. The thing that this book was missing though, to have that true Gothic element, is the atmosphere and like the descriptions of the scenery, which is what this was truly missing, because it does end up taking place at this old home. They like own this home, I think in Rhode Island or something, where they have all these elaborate parties, and that is where at first I was like, okay, this is where I'm getting the Gothic vibes. Like at first the author was describing the house like in a kind of Gothic way, but then you completely lose that and it all becomes about the plot. So I don't think this is like a Gothic, I feel like this is like Gothic inspired, but it is not a Gothic novel. No. So I kind of wish I didn't market it that way because I think it's a little bit of a lie. But otherwise, like I said, I still really enjoyed this. I do think it's a great read for the fall season. I especially think this is a great one transitioning into fall. I love the apothecary talk about the different potions and plants and things like that. I love that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give this a 3 point, like I said, a 3.5. Also, this author is a trans author, which is amazing. We love to have that represented. So I do recommend this book if you're interested in it. I thought it was a good time, a fun read. So yes, that is the end of this first vlogtober. I hope you all enjoyed it. There are more coming. I have been vlogging, do not worry. they're just gonna be coming up a little bit later. So I hope you all are excited for it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you all in my next one. Bye.